The Lakers are currently sitting in 13th place in the Western Conference, sitting at 25 and 29, nowhere near where we expect them to be at this point in the season. With LeBron James in position to make NBA history and close to becoming the all-time leading scorer of all time, and also Anthony Davis getting back to full health, the Lakers are trying to make a playoff push. Now, in this video, I'll be breaking down what the Lakers need to do at this trade deadline to become an instant playoff contender or maybe even an NBA Finals contender once again. Now, before we jump into today's video, I need you guys to subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're going to be covering the NBA news all year long, so make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and also comment down below who do you think the Lakers should go out and make a trade for at the deadline. It's just a few days away. But guys, also, everything I say in this video, it's all my opinion, so I would love to hear your guys' opinion as well. Let me know who you guys think they should go out and get. So, okay, getting into the video, obviously as basketball fans, we all know that the Lakers are missing maybe a few components to this roster. Now, I will admit, on paper, it looks really good. I mean, you got Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Dennis Schroeder, Patrick Beverley, Rui Hachimura, and the list keeps going. The team looks like it would be at least above average, in my opinion. However, it's not. And the one thing that really jumps off the paper for this Lakers team is the lack of three-pointers and the defense. The Lakers currently rank number 26 in the entire NBA in three-point percentage and also number 27 in points allowed per game. So right away, I look for players who might help contribute in those aspects or those categories of the game. Now, the first major trade I think the Lakers should explore, and this is a trade that, we've seen in the past, something we've heard in the past, and, there's been rumblings, been rumors about this exact trade in the past, and I think the Lakers should, revisit it. It's Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. Now, obviously, in almost any trade the Lakers make this season to try to make an improvement, they're going to have to add those two first-round picks. The 2027 first-round pick and the 2029 first-round pick must be included. I mean, if you're going to make a big improvement this year, those picks pretty much have to be in it. No team is going to take on a guy like Russell Westbrook's contract if you're not giving them any type of future flexibility. So those two picks need to be involved as well as Russell Westbrook. If those three pieces can go out and get you Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, which, at this point it might not, just because Miles Turner just signed a extension with the Pacers, so maybe you might have to throw in a little bit more, maybe throw in, Austin Reeves, who I know the Lakers do want to get back or do want to retain and re-sign, but I do think adding even a guy like Austin Reeves or a Max Christie or someone else down the line, I think that could help, sway or persuade the Pacers in taking this deal. I think it would be actually very much worth it for the Lakers to at least consider this. Now, if the deal is off the table for the Pacers, like I said, with Miles Turner signing an extension, the Pacers might not be willing to give up on a guy like Miles Turner. I mean, they have a pretty good team right now with Haliburton and Buddy Hield and Chris Duarte and Ben Mathurin and Aaron Nace with Miles Turner. I mean, Jalen Smith. They got a good roster, so they may not want to go in this direction and trading for more future picks. They might want to buy now. So, like I said, if that deal is off the table for the Pacers, something else that has been thrown around and rumored a ton over these last few days is a trade with the Utah Jazz. Now, like I said, the trade deadline is coming up very quickly here, and this is probably one of the biggest rumors out right now for the LA Lakers. Now, the Lakers have been linked with the Utah Jazz surrounding a deal that would include Mike Conley and Malik Beasley. They would be sent to the Lakers. In return, the Lakers would send Russell Westbrook and those two first-round picks. So everything we really talk about in this video, everything the Lakers would have to send would be Russell Westbrook and those two first-round picks and maybe another player just to sweeten the deal a little bit. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you on the boat where you want Russell Westbrook to be traded, or have you been kind of okay with the way he's been playing basketball off the bench? I feel like Russell Westbrook, I just don't think he fits on this team, and I think he would be much better in a different scenario, a different scenery. I think Russell Westbrook would be a better fit, and I do think the Lakers should try to move on for him or move on from him and go and do one of these deals. So, in my opinion, this deal would actually make a lot of sense for LA. Now, let's start off with Malik Beasley and what he would bring to this Lakers team. So, Malik is currently averaging 13 points a night, shooting 36% from three-point land, and will immediately help the Lakers out from that aspect. And what we talked about earlier was the Lakers struggled very badly from shooting the ball from three-point land and defense. Now, Malik Beasley might not be the greatest defender in the world, but he is reliable. You can rely from him on the defensive side of the ball, and he also can shoot the ball at a very solid level. 36% from three. He's immediately going to come out and help the Lakers. And the Lakers only make 10 three-pointers a game this season, which is one of the worst in the league. At this point in the NBA, if you can't make a good amount of threes, then it's going to be tough for you to stay in games. Listen, don't get me wrong. The Lakers are top 5 in both points in the paint and fast break points per game. However, if you add some three-point scoring to this team, they immediately become slightly unstoppable. And I'll tell you why. I believe they're 1 or 2 shooters away from being amazing. When you have guys like LeBron James and Anthony Davis who love to drive into the paint and kick out to their open teammates, you need guys who can consistently shoot threes, and this is one of them. This is one of them right here. Malik Beasley would be a phenomenal fit here for the Lakers to try out or to try to get here at the deadline, as well as Mike Conley. Mike Conley is also what I would like to believe a perfect fit here for the Lakers at this point in his career. Outstanding playmaker who can also spread the floor as well. I think he could either allow Dennis Schroeder to come off the bench and roll as, you know, a main bench scorer, or even Mike Conley could come off the bench and be the main facilitator for the second unit. I think Mike Conley would provide a ton of flexibility here for the Lakers, which is something they desperately need. Now, Mike Conley is averaging 10 points a game this season, which you may not think is the greatest in the world, but it's not bad either. 10 points a game, as well as assisting on 7.7 buckets per game. 10 and 7, not bad for a player who's going to come in and be your starter day one, or even a guy to come off the bench. He's also shooting over 36% from three. Also up there, another good shooter here for the Lakers to go out and try to snag. Listen, together Malik Beasley and Mike Conley, they're averaging about 5 to 6 three-pointers a game, which would drastically change the Lakers' offense for the better. I mean, listen, to only average 10 three-pointers a game, and it being, you know, brought up to about 15 to 16, that's literally so much better. And I think if the Lakers do make this trade, I think they could go out and maybe trade for another guy out there, maybe a Gary Harris, maybe a Terrence Ross who can provide scoring off the bench. They need to make more moves to get shooting off the bench. I mean, guys, this team was so poorly constructed that they have a bunch of guys who love to get to the basket but can't shoot the ball. When you can't shoot the ball, it makes you very one-dimensional. The Lakers need to improve with three-point shooters and defense. Let me know in the comment section down below how you would feel about this move, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. That's all I have for you guys today, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.